Even during a TV renaissance, these stars and series stand out above all the rest. Welcome to Ms. Mojo, and today we'll be counting down our picks for the top 10 actors and shows we hope win the Emmy in 2017.
Go get him, Tiger.
Before we begin, we publish new videos every day, so be sure to subscribe for more great content. For this list, we're taking a look at the performers and programs that deserve to take home television's top honor.
Bringing in 5150s.
Where are you taking me?
Number 10, Millie Bobby Brown, Stranger Things.
Still pretty? Yeah. Pretty. Really pretty.
11 may be a character of few words, but a lot can be said about Millie Bobby Brown's star-making role. Brown has captivated audiences as this lethal, yet lovable little girl, earning herself an Emmy nomination for Outstanding Supporting Actress in a Drama Series in the process. Brown's episode submission The Bathtub sees 11 attempt to contact Will Byers in the Upside Down.
Will?
During an emotionally exhausting performance, Brown also gets some seriously badass moments in this episode. At the age of 13, Brown could become the youngest Primetime Emmy winner ever, breaking the record previously held by Roxana Zal. She deserves the gold, as well as all the egos.
You know you have to pay for those.
Number 9. Anthony Anderson and Tracee Ellis Ross, Blackish. If we had to predict who will win Outstanding Lead Actor and Actress in a Comedy Series, Jeffrey Tambor seems likely to three-peat for Transparent.
Kids are doing great. I mean, they love me and they accept me for who I am.
While Julia Louis-Dreyfus could achieve a 6th consecutive Emmy for Veep.
You have not seen the last of Selena Meyer.
As for who should win, though, our votes go to Mr. and Mrs. Johnson. Both Anthony Anderson and Tracee Ellis Ross submitted some of their best work this year. In Anderson's episode Lemons, Dre brings his feuding coworkers together in the wake of Trump's presidential upset.
We take the feeling you guys felt the day after the election and say that morning we all woke up knowing what it felt like to be black.
In Being Bo-Racial, Bo faces an identity crisis in a society dominated by labels. These performances not only make us laugh, but also make us think, providing hope for a better tomorrow. Number 8, Carrie Coon, Fargo.
No, I'd still be the highest ranking, local officer, just not...
Chief.
Right.
Carrie Coon's stunning performance in The Leftovers went overlooked in 2017, but at least her equally impressive work in Fargo got some Emmy love.
I said lock the door. If you see anyone, you lean on the horn, okay? Anybody tries for you, use the pepper spray, just like I taught you. It's in the glove.
Nominated for Outstanding Lead Actress in a Limited Series or Movie, Coon shines as Police Chief Gloria Burgle. In a cast full of corrupt and misguided characters, Gloria stands out as a virtuous heroine that'll never stop fighting for what's right.
How is it you're in my kitchen again?
Even when the whole world seems to be against her, Gloria remains hopeful that good will ultimately triumph. Coon hits just the right note as Gloria searches for truth, justice, and a higher purpose in life. With any luck, Coon will demolish her underrated status with an Emmy win.
Used her phone book, tore out the page with Ennis's information on it. Shortly thereafter, Ennis is asphyxiated, so I'd say evidence he was looking for Ennis's house but didn't know the address.
Number 7, Riz Ahmed, The Night Of.
I don't know where the light is because it's not my cab.
Are you gonna make me get out?
This rising star delivered arguably his best work yet in The Night Of, earning an Emmy nomination for Outstanding Lead Actor in a Limited Series or Movie. Ahmed goes through an unsettling transformation as Naz Khan, a Pakistani-American college student that sleeps with a mysterious woman and wakes up to find her dead. Accused of murder, the mild-mannered Naz must adapt to survive prison and the legal system, forever changing him.
I can't do that.
Sure you can.
I can't.
Watching Naz's evolution over the course of 8 episodes is disturbing, heartbreaking, and thought-provoking. At the center of everything is Ahmed's subtle performance, which speaks volumes about the effects of incarceration. Number 6, Matthew Rhys, The Americans.
My own parents. I don't know anything about them at all.
Although his multi-layered performance as Philip Jennings has merited universal critical acclaim, it took Matthew Rhys a while to break through at the Emmys. He finally made it into the Outstanding Lead Actor in a Drama Series category in 2016. Rhys is back again in 2017 with possibly an even stronger episode submission.
You're not going. That's it. This family stays together.
In Crossbreed, Philip finds himself at a crossroads when he learns about his father's past, which forces him to contemplate his own future with the KGB.
My mother didn't tell me maybe she didn't like what he did.
Rhys gives a deeply effective performance as a spy torn between country and family. Many felt The Americans should have been nominated for Outstanding Drama Series in 2017. but a win for Reese would certainly help as recompense.
Evgenia is going to take him back home.
Number 5. San Junipero, Black Mirror.
Sorry? Whatever I say, go along with it.
Given HBO's track record, The Wizard of Lies appears to be the frontrunner for Outstanding Television Movie.
I refused to accept the fact, could not accept the fact that for once in my life I had failed. I couldn't admit that failure.
As far as we're concerned, though, this award belongs to San Junipero. A highlight in another stellar season of Black Mirror, this standalone tale follows the relationship between two women that fall in love against the backdrop of 1987. Time seemingly jumps around in this universe, however, potentially driving our lovers apart. Charlie Brooker's masterfully crafted script is full of clever twists, relevant themes, and meaningful dialogue.
I don't know how long there is. And I can't. I wasn't prepared for you.
Above all else, San Junipero is a beautiful romance, with wonderful performances from Gugu Mbatha-Raw and Mackenzie Davis at its heart. Number 4. Big Little Lies.
Were subjective tense as it's contrary to fact.
It's not easy to single out a favorite in a race as competitive as Outstanding Limited Series. However, Big Little Lies edges out the other nominees thanks to its dark humor, enthralling mystery, and rich characters.
If I catch you driving and texting again, I will find your mother and I will throw this at her.
This riveting story takes place in Monterey, California, which seems idyllic on the surface, but hides many an uninviting secret behind closed doors. Reese Witherspoon, Shailene Woodley, and Nicole Kidman are all mesmerizing in a cast largely comprised of women. Of course, the ensemble's male portion is just as memorable, particularly Alexander Skarsgård as an abusive husband.
Do you think I want to be away all the time?
No.
Do you think I enjoy missing our family?
No.
Look at me then. Look at me.
With great build-up and a killer payoff, Big Little Lies will keep you glued to the screen from beginning to end.
Do you surf? Do you have a husband or...
I should assume boyfriend, girlfriend. I'm open to all possibilities.
No husband or partner, just me.
Number 3. Elisabeth Moss, The Handmaid's Tale.
He said I shouldn't trust you.
Between Mad Men and Top of the Lake, Elisabeth Moss has accumulated 7 Emmy nominations, but 0 wins.
I give you money, you give me ideas.
You never say thank you!
That's what the money is for!
Here's hoping her phenomenal work in The Handmaid's Tale will change that. Moss outdoes herself as Offred, also known as June Osborne, an independent woman forced into subjugation when America goes off the deep end. Moss demonstrates remarkable range in this role of a lifetime.
You have to do what's best for your daughter now.
She's understated while also being passionate. She's vulnerable while also being unbreakable. She's in a constant state of fear while also being incredibly brave. There are so many different sides to this character, but Moss never misses a beat. If Moss's performance in the Season 1 finale doesn't bring her an overdue statuette, what will? Number 2. Atlanta.
I had a weird dream. I was swimming in this pool, but it was like the ocean, and I was swimming through seaweed, but it wasn't seaweed, it's like hands.
Atlanta already won big at the 2017 Golden Globes, which could ideally translate into an Emmy for Outstanding Comedy Series. In addition to creating this utterly unique show, the invaluable Donald Glover also takes center stage as Ernest Marks, a college dropout trying to find success as a manager in the Atlanta hip-hop scene. With an inventive sense of humor and a dope soundtrack, Atlanta has Glover's signature all over it.
Take my phone number, man.
Yeah, I'll text you mine. Maybe we can collab on a song or shirt.
While the show definitely possesses a satirical edge, it also provides poignant insight on several topical issues, such as police brutality, internet trolling, and the day-to-day struggle of making ends meet. All that to say, it's truly a winning comedy series. Before we get to our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions.
I ain't playing with your meatball, Michael. I'm not playing with your meatball. Something don't taste right, cause it ain't right. Like when you take a sip of water and it turns out to be Sprite.
I'm wishing Donald Trump luck. And I'm going to give him a chance. And we, the historically disenfranchised, demand that he give us one too.
It's way too sweet for me. What? No, he's a very, very, very good person. He's too sweet.
Number 1, The Handmaid's Tale.
Make us millions.
I was just thinking that.
We'll be able to retire.
So much money.
In the race for Outstanding Drama Series, all 7 nominees have a good shot at winning, especially since Game of Thrones wasn't eligible for 2017.
Winter is here.
When the envelope is finally opened, though, nothing would make us happier than to hear The Handmaid's Tale called out. Easily Hulu's best original series to date, this is a superbly acted, ingeniously written, and stylishly directed adaptation of Margaret Atwood's 1985 novel. Many even argue it's a timely commentary on the current state of America, as scary as that might sound.
How was your walk? Very pleasant, thank you.
While not for the faint of heart, The Handmaid's Tale is powerful, provocative, and dare we say it, important. In short, it's the definition of television excellence.
Doesn't she look stunning tonight? He's so chill, he's speechless. You're too much for him to handle.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from Ms. Mojo and subscribe for new videos every day.